Good evening, dear friends and family. On this very special holiday broadcast, I would like to take a moment to set aside our usual programming of pain and suffering to bring you a special kind of torture, a royalty-free Sinsmas poem. May I humbly present The Night Before Sinsmas. 'Twas the night before Sinsmas, and the hotel was silent. The rats dare not squeak, lest dear Nifty got violent. Angel stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that dear Ozzy would gift him a sluttier pair. My compatriots were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of hellish delights danced in their heads. Except, of course, for the bartender and I. Sleep is too good for us wild and crazy guys. Hark! From up on the roof there arose such a clatter! I knew they'd ask anyway, so I went to see what was the matter. Up the stairs I ran, yes, all 66 floors. To the fire escape exit, I kicked down the door. The moon hanging pendulous, reflecting my blood-red eyes, would make a fitting backdrop for an intruder's demise. As I schemed and plotted my next grand disaster, what should enter my vision but a hat-wearing bastard? He was driving a sleigh, pulled by creatures most quick. What are they, flying sharks? Oh, we know this prick. A speeding TV-headed freak of undeserved fame. He patted his hellbeast as he called them by name.
Now Shockwave, now Blue Screen, now Gigram and Patch Notes. On Data Plan, on Scratch Disk, on Big Fish and Upvotes. Go faster, you fuckers! Ramming speed at the double! Let's kill that radio demon and cause some Sinsmas Eve trouble!
And now, my dear listeners, I can bet you've been thinking, that naughty TV man, why, he must have been drinking. Returning to the hotel, who would do something so dumb? Only one on whose breath I could smell the Caribbean rum. His sleigh crash-landed 3 feet from where I was standing. Apparently the good Mr. Vox had not yet mastered landing. As he stumbled from the wreckage, I had a good laugh, before summoning my shadows and pointing my staff. Begone, you abhorrent, you thorn in my side! Climb atop your busted-ass sleigh and ride, ride, ride! I had hoped my dismissive hand gestures would give him the gist, but alas, he hopped to his feet and appeared rather pissed. He was clad in a velvet suit, the tailoring most shabby, the snarl on his face belying a mood most crabby. I could tell by his covering of ashes and soot that Vox had a plan, and mischief was afoot.
Piss off, you old windbag, and cut me some slack. Would you just do me a favor and accept my large sack?
Now, once you stop giggling about this phrasing most sick, I'll let you know that sack received a most satisfying kick.
Hey, watch the merchandise!
Vox whined and retreated.
I'm trying to rehab my image since being defeated.
The sack was chock full of fancy technological crap. Sure to please everyone downstairs, but not this chap. I decided to take pity on the poor, sad little hack. Closing the distance between us, I patted his back. Good show, Vox dear, keep up the hard work. Another century more, and perhaps they'll forget you're a jerk.
Very funny. Ha ha. Your wit is immense.
And suddenly the atmosphere once again became tense. He reached in his pocket, and the world held its breath, as I looked forward to celebrating his unfortunate death. But lo, from his pocket a miracle did spring. A small little sprocket, to others a meaningless thing, but to a handsome radio enthusiast such as myself, a vital part to fix a receiver long collecting dust on my shelf. But how? I cried. It can't be, after all this time. To find a part this rare must have cost quite a dime.
Not really.
He admitted.
It's nearly automatic when you own a big factory and, pirated the schematic.
If possible, an even larger smile crossed over my face, and I swept up my enemy in a tender embrace.
What was that for?
He asked, blinking back tears. A thank you for a Sinsmas gift I'll remember for years. As he turned to his sleigh and adjusted his sack, I smiled at the target I affixed to his back. That little trinket he supplied may have truly made me smile, but does it make up for the rest? Not by a country fucking mile. Fox patted his sharks and struggled back into his seat, tossing his lead Shockwave a big hunk of questionable meat.
Guess that's that.
He shrugged.
Don't expect any more, unless we have another big clearance at the company store.
I considered applauding his audacity, but couldn't bring myself to be nice, as he set out to gift every being in hell a surveillance device. At last I heard him exclaim as he set off on his trek.
Merry Christmas to all! Now sponsored by VoxTech!
Yeah!
Now, wasn't that just excruciating? I hope you all paid attention, because there will be a quiz. You won't know when it's coming, but trust me, you better hope you memorized every last word. Good night, sweet children, man-children, and so-called adults. I'll see you in your dreams.